Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Enjoy Plans. Today I have the Glam Planner Cyber Monday Mystery from 2021. Yep, okay. It's always so confusing. Or maybe that's just a me problem. But yes, 2021, and I am using the pinky rose gold foil underlays from Crest Press. You can see I just kind of fast forwarded and laid those down, and then my date covers do have some gold, so I'm not really using foil in particular. I just brought those two in because they blend pretty well. So as you can see, I did decide to color block this spread. I wasn't sure. I debated it because this is a really monochrome type of kit, but I do find that monochrome kits look real good color blocked, like real good in my personal opinion. So I did have to do that, but I wanted to rearrange the colors so my color arrangement did not match the date cover arrangement. So that's why I had to bring in some of my own, and they are some older ones from CD Stickers, and they're a little bit more like blushy toned, but I did thought it blended all together. I feel like on camera this is picking up at like very brown, which I apologize for, but the kit is like mauvey pinks, like, I don't know. Hopefully, by the time this goes up, I should have a picture, at least half of my first half of the week, posted on my Instagram, which is Enjoy Plans. So hopefully you can see the better, actual true colors, because I apologize, it is showing up like really brown on this Plan With Me video. Also, I should say that this kit is a luxe format, and I think it came with like a couple extras because it was Cyber Monday. I ignored the foil because it's just too much for me, but the foil color was rose gold, and that looks really pretty with it. But yeah, I personally did not like the main fashion girls, but I love the little hair clip girl, which is why she's at the top of the sidebar. There were so many really cute boxes, but I personally find that extenders don't work for me, so I would rather just use all of my extras as a spread in my functional planner. So that's what I did. I put all my extras into that where I store my kits for that planner, and I will get to use the rest or as much as I can out of this kit for kind of a second spread, and then I will put the rest in my main collection, or in my reusable sticker album collection. I don't know why I said main collection. Anyways, so I had a lot of stickers to work with, which is really, really nice when you're color blocking, really nice. I am normally not used to that because I use mini kits so much. So this was really refreshing. All right, so for the date dots, I decided to pull in these ones from Letters to Apollo, which are really old and I don't have much left. So I kind of had to do some makeshift to make all the numbers match my actual, the actual numbers of the week that I was planning in. And I made a mistake because I didn't have, I don't know, I was cutting off all of the ones from these teen numbers, 16, I was cutting it down to 6 and all this stuff. And then it came down to Sunday, which was the 10th. And I was like, I don't have any ones. Where did all the ones go? And I was looking everywhere, and I ended up pulling in a 1 from the Kenzie's creation sheet. And then I don't like it, so I ended up drawing in a 1. And I was so confused the whole time because I was like, I thought I set aside a 1. Where did all, I just was not even paying attention. Sure enough, they're in the back of my scissors, stuck to my scissors. So when I went to clean them off later, I realized, but I had thankfully flicked one of the ones off and it was usable. So I was able to save the day and make it work, but it wasn't until a little bit later. So that's why the 1 and the 10 looks really bold on Sunday. But you probably wouldn't have noticed if I didn't pick it out, but it was really bugging me. For this week, I am on spring break, so that's why I chose just like a neutral at home spread or like kit. And when I first got this kit, if you've been with me on my channel, you know, like I wasn't the biggest fan of this kit. It looks super good laid down, which I knew it would, but I was just, I don't know, expecting more vibrant colors. But I know the artist who did this custom art, and she has been really leaning into the neutral palettes lately, and I know Elle likes that too, so it shouldn't surprise me anymore. I should just know, but I fell for the trap, and thankfully it was still really cute and usable, so it was still good to use, but just the colors are not something, if it was in shop, I would not go out of my way to pick this out, I should say. But there really is not too much to pre-plan with me for this week since I'm not even marking school. However, we did host my husband's mom, so my mother-in-law. It was her birthday on Monday, and we decided to have them over for like her birthday dinner. I did that for my mom, so I wanted to do that for her as well. So yeah, it is kind of funny. I'm the youngest in my family, so my older brothers will host everything. Like if my parents have like a birthday or something like that, like they will host because that's kind of like the older sibling thing to do. And as a younger sibling, you just kind of get to sit back and enjoy. And but my husband is the oldest, and so I feel like it's like our responsibility to host these things now. So it is kind of interesting. And now having a house where we can host people, I'm trying to be more intentional about doing that more for even like both sides. So that's what I'm marking right here. The SPC birthday mystery worked really well for like that little sampler, worked really well with the colors for this week. And I thought about adding a script to mark like that it was her birthday and we celebrated her, but I decided to write it in instead. And I laid down some stickers around it just because I like to do that. It's what helps me kind of like, I don't know, see what stickers I need to use and how to do the placement for color blocking. And then I marked that I was getting together with an old work friend. We used to teach kindergarten together. We were super close. And then she had a baby, which is great. But I definitely miss her at work. Like work is not the same without her. So we tried to get together every couple months and go on a walk and like catch up. But we had planned to do that for spring break, so I marked that, and you'll see that in just a second. And I used these cute little munchkins from Once More with Love to mark like friends getting together. I really debated on like adding like a little baby or something like that, but her kid is a year and a half, so not like super baby. She is super cute though, and we had a great time. It was a little harder to talk this time now that like her little girl is running around, and we just kind of chased her around and all that stuff. But I also brought my dog per her request because she really wanted to see the dog and meet Sadie. So it was really chaotic walking around with like a little almost toddler and a new puppy, or I don't know, Sadie's not new. She's like 10 months, but still a puppy and gets excited and all that energy. So it was a very chaotic walk to say the least. We ended up like chatting on the phone and just calling each other afterwards because we're like, yeah, that wasn't like much quality talk time. Not like what it used to be. Nonetheless, it was still good. It was nice to get outside, and that was actually like a sunny day, so it was pretty cool. But it is wild. She called me a couple days later and told me that, I don't know, this might be morbid, but somebody, like a body was found at that same park that we were walking in, just like a couple days later, like the body was found later that day that we were walking, and there's like a river that flows through right by the park. So that's where, but anyways, like I said, that might be total like too much. and I'm so sorry, but it was just so wild, and I just found out and I had to tell somebody. So voiceover, you're the people that need to know, apparently. And it was just wild. So we will never be going to that park again. But we left like that park being like, oh, this is such a great meeting spot. We definitely need to come back. And then sure enough, never again. But that is it for the pre-planning. I am just marking spring break here on the side, and you can see the deco. So let's skip to the end to see how the week turned out. All right, here is my finished spread. I didn't add that much foil, but I still love the way it turned out. I'm so glad, so glad that I color blocked. I've just been really obsessed with that lately, and with the monochrome colors, it looks amazing. I just love this shade. It's like the best, and all the patterns are so pretty. This was the perfect kit to use for spring break, even though it does not like scream spring break. It was just perfect for what I was doing. We did take a little weekend trip, which, well, kind of weekend. Since I was on spring break, it was like a Wednesday through a Saturday, and that was really fun. It was like my dog's first little road trip, and she did a really good job. That was her first time being like in the back seat with a seatbelt, and all that official stuff. And yeah, otherwise we hosted my mother-in-law's birthday dinner, and that was fun because my husband's grandparents have never seen our place yet, and so yeah, that was fun to show it off. And let's see what else happened this week. I watched The Ultimatum on Netflix. I feel very conflicted about that show, so we can chat about it if you've watched it. Or I feel like a lot of people said they started watching it and couldn't finish. And then some people said they were like, yeah, I finished it. And I was on spring break, so I finished it because I had nothing better to do. But I don't know. I don't know what I think. And I felt like really anxious on Sunday, just like we as teachers call them the Sunday scaries, because it's just like that anxiety of going back to school the next day, especially with like a week off. I also, let's see. Oh, I also tried to print my printable sticker kit, and I spent like hours working on this, and I have over the course of like a couple weeks, and I just cannot get it figured out. So I think I'm going to bag that for now. I need to figure it out more. I have a Cricut, which is different, and I just feel like I've watched all the videos in the world and nothing is working for me. So I think I need some time apart from printable kits, and maybe I will try it again in the summer with like a fresh perspective and just some more time. So I need to rearrange my kit lineup a little bit, but that is it. That was a really long debrief, but hopefully you enjoyed this week, and I will catch you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone.